Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Thomas. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, Wilson. Thomas has got it, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
Able to hit his target, Claypool.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Dobbins running out of the gun.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Dobbins once more.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Richie James on the return.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, You've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Allen going to give this one to Cam Akers. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now Allen. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn, I threw that late.
I
think it was naked.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. And now he'll fire deep downfield for James.
I hate that fucking animation, bro.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will
They put offensive catching animation like they do on defense, bro.
Defensively, your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0,
That run shit dead, bro.
you would think they might be a little extra
I ain't about to let
aggressive
them do
trying
this
to
shit
get
all
back
game.
at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Wilson. And completes it to Claypool.
My nigga was all fucked up.
Chicago. Chase Claypool, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability.
This is talking about he can't get his buddy back.
They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover,
that shirt he already
touchdown,
paid
and quickly
for.
trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
Let's feed the baby.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot.
And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Play action. Now it's Allen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll run on
first down with Akers.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside.
King, chill out.
And they gained 5 yards on
King.
it. To be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left. First down and more for Allen. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Allen now on first down. Steps away to his left. Looking right side, he's got him in. That's Ross. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup.
No, he didn't like that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. To the air, Allen out to his left. They'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. This is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the right hash, and this one just a chip.
Oh my God, my shit just lagged so bad, bro.
And he missed it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. Wilson.
Kick it, bro. What is wrong with you?
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Boy, that one was well-read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here, 3rd and a yard. Now Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Wilson in the offense, not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Nigga, come on with that shit. Let's go, bro.
And they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Open man is Ross, complete. Loose football. This is picked up by the Bears.
Dude, y'all got cool with this shit, bro. I got a nigga literally picking it up.
We've seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 5 now. Wilson, completion here to Claypool. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darnell Savage. The Eagles are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
If you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
From midfield, here's Allen. Flush to his right. It's caught inside the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st down, Allen. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. He likes the football.
This shit is amazing, you know.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So we'll reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando.
They gave him the fuckery in the first half. Hopefully I get the second one. Shit.
Coach, it's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Going deep here for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. A big play there for Philly. field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the give, this is Akers. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he is into the end zone. Josh Allen, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are back within a score. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Sitting down to kick this one away, and off it goes. Thomas. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
Yes, sir. Get on his ass. Get on his ass. You're tired of that.
They know this is where you need to slow
Come to run.
change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
On 2nd down, a run with
Come to run. Predictable ass nigga. Slant routes. And he's sending somebody deep. I gotta find him. Right there. Good tackle, baby. Good tackle.
On the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
Like,
That's to
what
Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and trying to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Not a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
good pass. I thought he was faster than line scrimmage.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. J.K. Dobbins, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Buying time to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's going to take this down close to a 1st down at about the Bears' 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down at about the length of the football. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Flush to his right. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And the Bears are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now it's Wilson. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Justin Lane. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Rashawn Gary has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer.
Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
On first down, Dobbins, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now Dobbins again on second down. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And got his man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Throwing now is Wilson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, Dobbins. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Gay's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there. And once you got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Got a man, that's Richie James. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing is Allen. Flushed out right. Open man right side, Myers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Here's Allen. Dancing to... Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys? Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we